So, at the end of last year, I decided to embark on a mission to completely change my life financially. And I set out to create multiple streams of passive income that would eventually add up to $1,000 per month or more. So, in this full guide, I wanted to share with you the exact strategies I used to make this happen because it is still so confusing to find reliable ways to build passive income online. And I also want to be upfront with you guys. I'm gonna share with you the reality of what it took and how much work is actually required to see results. So whether you're a complete beginner who wants to make their first $1,000 online, or you just want some new ideas for income streams, by the end of this video you'll walk away with a step-by-step plan that you can start taking action on today. So let's jump into it. One way that I was able to create passive income through various channels is something called digital products. Now, what are digital products? Well, they're simply any type of non-physical good that can be delivered electronically. One of the easiest examples to think of when you hear this is an ebook. This could be a how-to guide, it could be a fiction book, it could be a collection of poems. It really doesn't matter what it is. As long as it has a document that you write once and then you're able to sell it over and over again to as many people as possible. Another great example is Notion templates, which have become very popular recently because Notion is such a versatile software. You can essentially build a template once and then sell it to other people who use Notion to organize their lives. A third example is website themes or plugins. So if you have some knowledge of web design or web development, you can make a theme or a plugin that you sell over and over again on platforms like ThemeForest. For me personally, I don't have any coding experience, but I do have some graphic design experience. So I've been creating digital marketing templates for things like Instagram posts, Instagram stories, Pinterest pins, and more. And one thing I love about digital products is that they have a relatively small barrier to entry compared to other online businesses. Like, you don't need a large following. You don't need a lot of technical experience. And the reason why this is important is because you can get started with selling digital products today with the skills that you already have. And there are tons of free resources available to help you learn the skills that you'll need to get started. For example, there are plenty of free templates on sites like Etsy that you can download and modify to match your skill level. There are YouTube tutorials for learning graphic design and Adobe Illustrator, and there are free courses on websites like Skillshare that you can take to learn things like web development. So if you're looking for a passive income stream that doesn't require a ton of upfront investment, digital products might be the perfect option for you. The second strategy I use to build passive income is automated affiliate income. So we've all heard of affiliate marketing, which is essentially promoting other people's products and earning a commission on anything you sell. But what most people don't realize is that you can automate the entire process. That way, you don't have to spend hours every day finding products to promote, creating content around those products, and then trying to drive traffic to those products. You can do everything programmatically through the power of the internet. One way to do this is by building a list of email subscribers and promoting offers to them on behalf of brand. So here's how that would work. Let's say you're passionate about coffee, fashion, and travel. So you build 3 different email lists around those topics. Then you find brands that offer affiliate programs within those niches, like Starbucks, Zara, and Expedia. Then you create content around those products and services and paste your affiliate links into a landing page builder like Lead Pages or Unbounce. Then you run ads on social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, directing users to those landing pages. Once you get enough people who give you their email address, you can promote offers on behalf of those brands to your email list and earn a commission on anything that you sell. The key to making this work is to make sure you're targeting the right people. That way, you maximize the chances of them clicking on your link and buying whatever product or service you're promoting. To do this effectively, it's important that you understand the different ways people search for products online. One common way is by going to a search engine like Google and typing in keywords. For example, let's say someone wants to buy a laptop. They'll type in where to buy a laptop into the search bar and all kinds of results will come up. In this case, Google will try to show the person the best results based on the keywords they typed in. So if you're promoting a laptop on Amazon, for example, you'd want to make sure that your landing page includes those keywords because the higher the relevance, the higher chance your ad will show up when someone searches for it. Another way people find products is by getting recommendations from their friends or family members. And this is where having a strong social media presence comes into play. If you have a large following on social media, people are more likely to trust you and your recommendations because they know, like, and follow you. So by posting content around products and services you're promoting, you'll be top of mind whenever your followers need to buy something in that niche. Lastly, people find products by stumbling upon them while browsing online. This is where pay-per-click advertising comes in. So if you want to promote a product that doesn't have any keywords, or if there's no easy way for you to get referrals for that product, then running a paid ad might be the way to go. This will allow you to target a wider audience and potentially reach more people than if you were relying solely on organic reach. The third strategy I use is micro investments. Now, I want to be clear, this is not sponsored by any of these platforms, but I've personally tried all of these out, and here are my thoughts. First, there are a couple different platforms you can choose from. My favorite two are Acorns and Stash. They both work pretty much the same way. So whenever you make a purchase with your debit or credit card, these apps will round up to the nearest dollar and then invest that spare change into a diversified portfolio of ETFs. For example, let's say you spend $237 at the grocery store. Acorns or Stash would round that up to $240 and invest the 3 cents in a fund of your choice. What is great about these apps is that they are a super easy way to get started investing without having to research individual stocks, manage your own portfolio, or worry about timing the market. Plus, they make it possible to invest small amounts of money regularly, which is a game changer for beginners who don't have much capital to start with. But there are a couple downsides that I discovered along the way. First, the fees are a little bit high compared to other investment platforms. On average, they charge around 1% per year in fees, which might not sound like a lot, but it can add up over time. Second, the amount of money you can make with these apps alone isn't going to be substantial. On average, you'll probably only make a few $100s per year depending on how much you spend. And finally, these apps are a lot like the set it and forget it approach to investing, meaning you have very little control over what these apps are actually investing in. So if you're looking for a passive income stream that doesn't involve actively managing your money, then micro-investing could be a great option for you. But I also recommend checking out other investing platforms like Vanguard or Charles Schwab to see if there are better options out there. Now, the fourth strategy I use to build passive income is by building small online businesses. There are so many different types of businesses you can start. In fact, I dedicated an entire video to 10 different side hustles you can start today. But for the purposes of this video, I want to focus on two main categories that don't require any technical experience or a large budget. First, you can create a membership site around a passion or hobby that you have. So let's say you're passionate about fitness. You can create a membership site where people pay a monthly fee to access workout routines, meal plans, and a private community where they can ask questions and get support. Or let's say you're a musician. You can create a membership site where people pay to access sheet music, tutorials, and private lessons. The second category is selling services online. And there's a huge range of services you can sell, from things like bookkeeping to social media management to virtual assistants. The key is to identify a pain point for a specific group of people and then build a business around alleviating that pain point. Once you've identified a pain point, you can create a simple website outlining the services you'll be offering and then start promoting that website to potential customers. There are tons of places you can promote your services for free, like LinkedIn, Facebook groups, and Reddit. And when it comes to pricing, It is important to consider the value you are providing to potential customers as well as the amount of time and effort required to deliver the value. Don't be afraid to charge a premium for your services, especially if you're able to demonstrate the value you can bring to clients. And lastly, make sure you have systems in place to deliver your services efficiently. This could include using project management tools, setting up automated email responses, and utilizing other productivity hacks. By streamlining your processes, you'll be able to deliver high-quality services without burning out. So, if you're looking for a passive income stream that allows you to leverage your skills and expertise to help others, then starting a small online business could be the perfect option for you. And before I wrap up, I want to invite you to join my upcoming free workshop where I'll be sharing with you some of my best financial freedom strategies. It is a great opportunity to level up your financial literacy and learn how to make the most of your money. Click the link below to register, and I hope to see you there. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.